Hello, welcome to D&D. It's time. Memento Mori. It's been a month, due to Rabadin. I forgot the fucking name. But yeah, due to that, we weren't really able to make session time. So now that it's finished, we can do it. Oh, but yes, it's time for Memento Mori, and I have to give a recap because it's been a fucking month. So let's just undeafen as I go over to them.
Bless these unoiled gears.
Oh, that was that what?
Your weapon does not work. Your weapon does not
I
work.
don't use a weapon.
I take away your spellcasting focus. Cast the spell now.
Can't smell.
You don't have counter spell. Nice try, Bucko. That's
I just want to go around every time I see like a video up to like a cog shoot. I'm like, machine is just pleased.
But yes, I'm streaming. I'm jiving. You can't say unethical things anymore, as such as putting your foot up their ass.
Fuck, man. Why'd you have to do this to us? That's
yeah. So, I could give a recap.
nature.
I could give a recap since it's been a month.
Yeah, sure. Let's.
Yeah, go.
And all right, I'll just recap all 4 episodes. Well, all 3 episodes. So, at the beginning, all of you, of course, arrived at a tavern. All of you slightly knew each other, of course, as you all had somewhat connection. Only to meet a funny chain spinner. A funny angel-looking woman. By the name of Kesha. She was a bit of a weirdo. You know, touched Mary's wings quite weirdly when walking away. However, she said that tomorrow you must head over to the Fractured Quarter. Well, basically, find out about this map, the location and such, and basically, due to your knowledge, you were able to find out that it was the middle of this quarter. So, after after going through and finding out, you also, of course, found that it was because they were attempting to gain something called the Shattered Key, an item that, upon having it, could make you the owner of the city, the lord of it, basically. Which many people are attempting to find, Lamau.
Wow.
I will also put the image into chat of the angel woman.
Terrible news.
Then you basically found out that that there was a weird sort of fingernail placed upon Mary by the angel person, as it seems that they were attempting to scry you or something along those lines. Divination, look at you, as what you found with magic. After putting it on a rampage and robot and discussing among yourselves, you went to go investigate more about the Shattered Key at the archive, and that's when you basically found out information that it is, as the name implies, it's a key to a vault. Or the Lord's Vault. So, you headed on over. You decided not to take the warp train, but you decided to go a day early and not take up the chain spinner's recommendation to go to any of the stores or anything for free items, quote unquote. Where you basically found, of course, the Fractured Quarter, where a bunch of homeless people and just people who are down on their luck. As you found that the town itself was being controlled by what was known as the Green Gang. Basically a bunch of green skins or green-aligned people that are very prejudiced against people who aren't green. You decided to, of course, sneak past them, going unnoticed as you had entered into the mill. You were being followed by a workers' union member who basically offered you and that you could go meet the boss of the workers' union as a way to also acquire the key, as their attempts is to basically give basically power to the people, make everyone equal to that of a lord. But yes, as you went to the mill, you snuck in. You went down to the basement to find, of course, a secret experiment going on from a person that only goes "Betty," as they were undead. Killed only about 3 to days to a week ago. You weren't really sure. After putting out the undead of their misery and gaining the achievement of First Blood, you of course continued on, as you also found that the experiments that they were attempting to was that they were attempting to make a quote unquote god, was it? Confirms with the rest.
Yeah, they tried to make like a new god.
Yeah, they were giving kids Ethereum, trying to make people into gods.
Yes.
Not epic.
Not cool. Not cool at all.
So, after much attempts and such, you of course found a way through, unlocked the door, and went down to the basement, into the sewers known as the Hollow Chamber. Basically a sewer that is like sprawled out between the city, but it's mainly under the Fractured Quarter. Well, whereupon, of course, you arrive here, as I will unpause. As you walk down the steps, you of course see that two people are sort of like sitting at what seems to be a barrel.
Am I meant to see just black?
Huh?
Hold on. Oh no! It
No,
becomes
no, no.
lighter once you enter like more where the
Trying to find it.
So I'm just reloading.
I can see.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't see nothing.
hey we're in a like old 1940s like film.
Yeah,
Black
dark
and white
vision. Can you not
Oh no,
see
I
this?
like can't see my character.
Oh. Hang on.
Oh.
Could you like center
no.
me?
Oh no, is that?
I can just
He's
do this. Hang
dead.
on. Is this better?
Oh, I still see nothing. I'm gonna have to reload.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're not even
Remember, meat
in.
blades for...
You're not even in Foundry.
No, I was in.
Oh, good.
I could see that. I just reloaded now, but I was in
okay.
Foundry.
Hang on. Let me just reconfigure and turn off this global lighting thing again, or the ambiance. There you go. But yes, as you basically head on down to funny thing, you see what seems to be two people as they are sitting at the bench. They seem to be sort of chatting among each other, as they seem to be eating some sort of meat.
Well, that here is gonna look less conspicuous than the priest. That's he's gonna attempt to look less conspicuous than the priest.
Oh, I'll just pretend that I've down check on the local. That's the thing. I don't come down here much.
Do priests usually go down into the sewer?
Well, it depends if they have to deliver. So-
Do you have sermons with you?
I
Like
do.
to...
Well, I have and he pulls out like the note, papers that he
Free
gave me
scripts.
to. At the start.
Okay, so you have
Free
only the
scripts.
ones that you gave us. Okay.
But aren't those prescripts for a designated area?
Yes, but we can head out, give it some of it if there's like not many.
Basically, we can bullshit our
Basically,
way out of this.
Basically, we got some.
You
I'm
sound
still
confident.
reloading.
Yeah, I'm reloading
Well-
too. I can't get in.
I
Okay,
can't
it's
get
taking
it.
really a while.
The clap of my ass cheeks. Keep alerting the guards.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
My ass isn't that bad.
Quinn, I'm gonna
Yes.
be honest.
Yes.
I can hear clapping, and it's not your hands. Oh!
Could you?
They call me the turbulence.
I'm turbulent.
Could you find a new nickname? Could you?
The turbulence.
Which
The thing is though, which way should
Don't ask me.
I mean, I see some light towards here. I don't know.
We
Seems
came here early for a reason.
Well, as you do basically enter and look on over the. Oh, where the fuck did they go? Oops, I accidentally pressed G.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go. You basically see as this blue head one sort of looks over to you lot as they just go, "Hey, you what are you doing down here?"
Nadir looks towards the priest. Father Solomon would be like, "We come as personal aides to Father Solomon. We intend to spread the religion." As he sounds pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Nadir himself doesn't sound too excited, but it's not necessarily a lie. It's
It's not, I'm not lying. Like, and then Father Solomon turn around and go like, "Yes, they are my escorts. They're here as my bodyguards. Keep me safe. The riffraff that are trying."
Well, I don't think anyone's interested for your religion down here. The gears aren't exactly helpful, especially when all they do is bring bad omens. More likely to get stabbed if you're
Well,
gonna stop preaching and giving away your shitty papers.
that's why we are here. And like I come like I kind of like peek from the side of like Father Solomon, like my head peeks on the side and it's like that's why we are here, you know? That's kind of our job to avoid the stabbing.
pretty much.
Hmm.
Only get some stains on the robes.
Also, have you ever tried to stop like a man of religion to try and go around and preach? It's a little bit hard, you know.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna.
regardless, regardless, it does not matter if people believe it or not. He's obligated to speak his word. But we will get out of your hair soon enough.
Yeah, so we won't tarry here for long.
Yeah, I ain't gonna stop you. After all, this place is an open town or place or sewer, whatever you want to call it. Just avoid going up there. As they will gesture up to the doorway up.
May I ask what is
We
that
can't see,
direction?
but
Ah.
but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
Father
the north section.
Father Solomon probably asked like,
I'm still reloading.
may I ask that direction?
Hmm? No, that's the
So basically, not enter.
all black.
I'll just screenshot what I see. I don't know if you can send to me or something.
Glitching on the stairs.
It's not even like like I can't load. It's like gray, that gray screen.
He isn't
It's like
much.
That's
so
all I
fucking
see.
long. No,
I don't even have how much is installed on this one. Could it be related to one of the plugins you changed?
Can't be the vision because it's still your own. Click so on the left side there should be something called Find My Token. It's like it. I can actually.
I see it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Right click on that.
If I click it, it should.
Yeah, it
Nah,
recenters.
nothing. I see nothing.
Huh.
Oh no.
The most that I can try. Tell me once this is preloaded.
87%.
Yeah.
91.
But I'll continue Solomon's thing as it loads. What was your question, Solomon?
He lifted his hand gently in the direction they said, like, best not go that way, and he just asked, like, why is that area off limits, something like that.
Oh,
Practically.
that's where the boss is. She's a bit yeah, she prefers to have her own time, has an important meeting and all that, and well, it's tomorrow, but she prefers to just sort of close her eyes and wait around. Yeah, she likes her peace. I don't think she'd appreciate it if
Did you say the
Hmm?
Sorry, did you say the important meeting was tomorrow?
Yeah, she's got like important meeting, business stuff. Usually recommend that you're not around here during that time, as well. Any witnesses are prone to accidents. As he sort of gestures
do
to
not
his sword.
worry. We are trustworthy folk. Do not worry.
Lord,
Hmm.
have I like heard anything about the top honcho, the lady here? Oh, the lady. That's the lady here.
You have not, as usually there's not really any bosses or anything down here.
Weird.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's new.
I mean, this boss lady. Does she go by anything? Just so we know who to avoid.
Oh. Katarine. Or Cat, as we call her, short. Boss Cat.
Sorry, was that Katarine? Did you say?
Uh,
Also, that did
Katarina?
that did load void, but I still see nothing.
yeah, I was asking because I'm gonna do this. One sec. So, but
Oh, I see it.
you can see the old map for this. This is back at the
Yes.
slum.
I can see the old map.
Okay. Then I'm gonna activate this again. What up? Yeah.
And then I don't see anything.
Ah, it's still black.
Wait.
Is the map
It's
broke?
still loading. It's still
Yeah,
loading.
still black for me.
Oh, I don't know why it's not working.
Mhm.
It may just be this map in general then for you.
I mean,
Could be.
because I was seeing it at least, but
Bah. And then people could just...
I'll try and I'll reset my settings. We'll see if that does anything.
If not, someone can screen share. Once you're out of this map, you will
So
be
good.
free.
Yeah, no problem. I still have access to the sheet anyway.
Jeez.
I can imagine what I'm
Machi?
doing.
How do I use a matcha instead? Because it seems like the Squid RPG one isn't working.
Here you go. I'll post the copy and paste this and put it into your...
Technical problems at the session back.
Whoa.
How normal.
You can't spell
Hold
D&D
on.
without technical difficulty.
Wait. Hold on, my friend. I shall perform the sacred art of praising the machine. He pulls out a scented candle.
Wololo.
Wololo. Wololo. It's working. Wololo.
But yes, the boss's name is Cat. She, well, he just sort of recently popped up, but, hey, we got nowhere else to go.
Recently popped up. Interesting. Well, in theory, she might like one of Father's sermons, but then again, you said we might get stabbed, which I'm preference not to, not a
Yeah.
fan.
I would not recommend mentioning religion of the sorts around her. She's a bit, what's the word? Volatile around it.
Which the question, which one, machine or the Lord?
Both.
Both. Oh, because usually some people prefer praising the machine more than the Lord, or vice versa.
Did you just not listen to what he said? Just don't bring up religion, bro.
Oh no.
The
Just,
other
people have different preferences.
the other person, the one like next to them who's just been like sort of eating food quietly, just sort of looks up at you lot as they also seem to interject and just go, "Well, you came from there, huh? The windmill."
Oh, it was an interesting entrance to be sure.
Well, whatever you saw in there, I suppose you should forget about it.
I'll try my best, but I could use some incentive, I suppose. He'll scratch the back of his head.
No, I'm not gonna incline you to, just that it's recommended. What you saw in there is a delicate matter, especially for our tribe.
I'm in.
Oh, you're in.
Resetting work.
Oh.
Reset Okaiba.
Are you also in
Give me
Venti?
a sec. I'm gonna walk around. There we go.
Hmm?
It's kind of laggy, but it might be related to that vision tool.
Well, I turned it off, so it should be better.
It's fine. Anyway, back to the
I'm so
Nenhir voice.
I'm so on the green of death.
Just wait. It will be fine.
I also
Are you
just
using your PC? That must be it.
Probably.
Okay. I mean, that being said, then that must mean you are familiar with what's up there.
it sort of gives you like it's a very weird look. Like she isn't. It's like a mix of emotion. You're not really sure unless you do like an insight check.
Hmm? You know what? Why not? You know, that's a very suspicious thing for her to
Maybe-
react. So I'm gonna insert.
No, that's
Don't
probably
worry.
I'm back.
You cannot
she's
really
good.
see much.
Yeah, the mix of emotions, you're not really sure what it is. It's like a mix of sadness, anger, somewhat of like shame, but you're not really sure what she's showing.
Okay, sure.
As she
Well,
just
if you want me to forget, I could you could tell me if any suspicious people have left recently. Seems there's quite a mess up there since last time I checked.
the only
Yeah.
the only thing I know is that Rodney has been coming around and asking questions. They've been trying to cut us off. Well, luckily we've been keeping this area secure.
Rodney, isn't that that green gang fella?
Mm-hmm. Two brothers that are sort of ownership of the gang. Is one of them.
I see, so they're familiar. They're familiar with the operation.
Well,
Very cool.
they've been trying to cut us off and making it so we can't really leave the sewers, but well, yeah, we'll be fine.
I can respect it. Sticking it to the green man, so to speak. Well, would you happen to know anyone who might actually be interested in Father Solomon's sermon?
Hmm. And the couple there probably would be interested in hearing about your as a Christian.
It's not a cult.
Cult.
It's just the official religion of the city.
You get a mad side eye from he's like, oh yeah, whatever you say, Bucko.
Those two there,
Not a called her.
those
Stares at you.
twos aren't really part of our tribe, but just people down to administer medicine, and that they're religious fanatics like you, trying to give us their prescripts and such, saying that if we don't follow them, then, well, the machine god would punish us. I think they're the more likely to hear your ramblings.
And then
Fair enough.
you'll get a look. You'll get a look from Ned here that says like, he's like, yeah, they're probably gonna be the nicest people to talk to as a priest, probably.
Like, father would look like side eye Nadir as well and just go like, he just gives the side eye. Goes like,
Bombastic.
which direction are they? Couple.
It's this way. Hold on.
Is it?
What's the button for? Is it space to do the thingy? Can't
there?
remember.
If you hold
Yeah,
down
it's
the
down,
click,
down,
This way.
you'll do it.
Oh, it's these two. Okay.
X is also to
X,
yeah.
there it is. X. That's okay. There you go. Down here. Down here.
Down there. All right.
And then Nadir will candidly smack you in the back with a stick and be like, come on, father, press to speak.
And then when walking past these two, he does like the whole like cog like in the air with his finger towards both of them and go like, listen,
A whole ass cog? Oh my god.
No. It'd be more the
That's
simplified.
a hard ass symbol with fingers. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was gonna say it'd be the more simplified of a version of it.
Yeah.
Like the way people do the cross.
While the father Solomon walks up, he'll look at you
Yeah.
two and be like, "Come, gods, you need to follow."
Yeah. Also, like Rin would look at Nadir and be like, "Why is father doing gang signs?"
He's under an official gang. They call it a cult.
They call it the church. It's
What's
like,
that
oh,
venti
God,
if it's still loading or move you?
Oh yeah.
What do you want to go, Venti?
Is that a rat?
You don't have to follow us.
Is that a rat?
Is there a
A
rat?
rat or something?
Is that
As,
right?
as you take a look around for any sort of rat, you find that there doesn't seem to be any rats because the current two people sitting here are eating it.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Then I'll just go up to them and say, "Hey, do you know any rats running around? Mouse?"
Well, usually if
Do you know where she could get some of that?
usually if there's pests or stuff, we use it for meals and cook them up in the basin. Ain't really animals around here ever since we've been hunting them for food.
Is there any other animals that you don't hunt?
Bugs don't really taste great, so maybe you find some of that if you're a freak.
Okay. Thank you.
Want some? Gesture
you
to the meat.
You want a rat?
Mary, no need to confirm you're a freak, Mary. That's...
I
Well,
like the rat, but
I
Well,
guess
now I
that's
see
your
why they
takeaway, but that's fine.
Now I see why they put that fingernail on you. You're a freak.
They gesture to one of the
While,
skewers on the barrel.
I just like animals. That's really it.
Criminals.
If that's your takeaway, then I can't say anything. I
Guys,
don't really care.
I know. I'm just jesting. You know, I'm just a guy. I have a fucking gemstone in my head. Do you think I'm a sane one?
There's no such thing as a sane person in the city.
Yep. There you go. Now you
Hold
get it.
on, speak for yourself. Wait.
Wait,
I am standing
hold
right
on.
here.
Come on,
The only
Nadia.
problem I have
on.
is that I'm a narcissist and that I have a stick. All right, there's no,
I have a
like I
pointy
have
stick.
no mental.
Come on, Nadir, you know pretty well.
By the
You're
way,
not the sanest.
as
No, that is incorrect. That is
you see these two, whoa.
Yes.
As Father Solomon, as you approach, you notice, of course, an old-looking dude as with a blindfold, as they seem to be making soup. As along with what seems to be a young-looking woman, as she seems to also be picking up what seems to be the herbs and sort of like cutting them up ready for the soup as well, as they seem busy with cooking.
Father Solomon knows that they are blind. Will gently like tap the wood next to them.
Whoa, basically be the one to sort of meander to the other side. You can jump over. Oh, I thought you meant the other side.
no, I don't jump over. I just like to know something. That's good.
Yes. The woman just sort of like looks over at you.
Oh, sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you, but I am fairly new around here, and I just want to know what's been going on. Also, sorry for the rude. Action. I'm Father Solomon.
Ah. Oh, whoops! I accidentally fucking hit that when I was
Oh,
trying to
fucking
spellcast
throws a
it.
fireball at me.
She knows spellcast it. I've spoiled it.
Damn it!
Basically, she just sort of looks at you and just goes, "Oh, well, pleasure, Father." She will basically do a same symbology of the to you back for the Church of Gears. As
Yeah, and he also do one back as well.
my name is Aurora Bennett. Oh, introduction.
Oh, introduction to the Watcher.
Oh.
A pleasure to meet you, Aurora Bennett. Who's your friend over here?
Oh, that is Father Andrew. I'm currently on a missionary with them in order to supply those who are in need. After all, the church's blessings are very difficult to find down here.
Oh, indeed they are. Well, actually, funny enough, I've also been sent to do the same, but on different matters.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that there was another arriving. I thought the church would at least give an announcement.
Oh, he kind of does the it's a little bit of
Nadir will like Nadir will like kind of loudly announce, purposely loud. Will announce. Oh no, you see, he is something of a virtuoso. This is a personal mission of his.
yeah, and I don't want people to know about what I'm
Going
doing.
above and beyond for the church's sake, you know, that kind of stuff.
He
Ah,
gives like a nod.
Hey, Nadir, you got better with the accent, by the way. The pronunciation works a lot better.
Yeah, it's getting better.
well,
Nadir looks a little annoyed, but does not say anything.
well, a personal quest of your own is indeed something that only a man of kindness shall do. One who follows that of the fellow gear within the system of the city.
I only wish to bring happiness and peace to where I go.
Hmm.
Because of all the conflict, but because with all the conflict happening around the time the Lord vanished.
Indeed. Well, seeing as you still have, of course, your flesh, you probably haven't been through the rite of sacrifice, have you?
Not quite yet. No, I haven't sacrificed a limb or so yet, but eventually we'll probably get to that.
Indeed. The Lord, of course, will soon come back, and they will, of course, need blessings from us, who, of course, our own flesh to earn. I, for one, have, of course, gained mine. As you'll see that she'll, like take off the bandages of her eyes, as you notice that where her eyes are gears that are sort of, like, spinning in place.
Ew.
As basically what seems to be 1/3 of the inside of her head is all gears.
1/3?
Yes.
Holy
That's a lot.
moly.
Her entire
the
top
fuck?
half of her head is gears.
God damn.
Hey,
Yes.
boss, your religion does
I'm
have really
excited.
cool technology.
I'm
though,
excited
gonna lie.
to see you what part of the body you choose to lose, boss.
Literally gives you stink eye.
Mm.
It's 'cause he's like, because how? And he goes like, it depends. The machine probably requires a bit of a sacrifice, but I would like to see what the Lord says upon his return to see which part he requires of.
Wait.
So you're gonna become a cool robot as well?
Well, depends. The Lord requires it.
I see.
Well, regardless, I hope that you are able to share prescripts and be able to allow those to follow our ways.
Sister, while you've been down here, have you heard a thing or two?
Oh, of what?
Oh, just rumors and stuff that have been going around down here in the
I know that the folk tribes that have made their stay here, as she will like gesture to the beds, to the side over here. I know that, of course, they have been so lost down here, unable to leave the tribe, the gangs, the miscreants. Though all deserve praise of God, some drift away. They are unfortunate folk, ones who have been, well, mistreated by higher powers. And so I have been somewhat, me and father here have been feeding and aiding them into leave.
until probably the Green Gang, right?
Indeed. Or, of course, if our Lord should give us power to finally allow them to leave without any fights or not.
Question.
Hmm.
You've been mostly feeding adults, right?
Indeed. There are no children around here.
Did they come with children?
They come with children.
No, no.
Obvi-
A
No.
double combo.
The most
yeah.
priest thing you could ever ask.
I swear to fucking God. Heavenly Father, I had any children. What do you mean by that? Yeah, he goes like, he just asked like, were there children along with the adults as well?
Well, from what I know, these people of the tribesmen were experimented on with ages. They did not have any children with them. They are just people who are in unfortunate circumstances. They came from where you came.
Oh. Okay.
It is better here than upstairs.
Indeed. It seems that this unfortunate tribe of people were experimented on with Ethereum in use and illegal kind that report once I return to church. Though, it seems that
Please do.
due to that, their body is unstable. So it's why we've been cleansing them with the meals we provide.
Does those meal
Uh,
work to cleansing them? Not that I'm doubting, but it's just a curiosity of mine.
Of course,
Are they
Father,
working?
Father Andrew here is one of the powerful priests. He was born in the deity's light, and, well, his power is capable of creating cleansing meals that allow one to be healthy. We suspect
Could
that...
I have heard of this.
could I Arcana check
Yeah,
the
same.
soup?
The food. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm curious about it. Yeah.
I was
19.
like, damn.
It's
19.
time to use my
Let's.
powerful knowledge.
Oh, the intelligence of the kobold.
I was gonna say moment to think, but this seemed like he would not cast the magic to look at soup. That is like the most out of character thing for
And I
him.
see really
I must
well.
look too.
All
And I
right.
see really well.
Moment to think. The soup.
With Nadir and
Knowledge.
Quinn, upon that mention, as both of you peer towards the actual soup itself, you do notice it's very so slightly, as it is somewhat of a subtle cast that he is doing. As every time he basically wisps the soup, he is adding a lesser restoration into the soup itself.
Ooh.
A cleansing sort of magic. The thing is, though, is that he
Yeah.
isn't casting the spell. It's being subtly casted as if his own touch is doing it.
Going to say, not every priest can cast that magic all the time. See something special.
Yes, there are stories about Father Andrew and his healing touch.
Seems somewhat automatic.
Indeed.
The Lord does bless in some.
As nice as it would be, though, sadly, Father Andrew cannot speak, for he gave up his tongue as the rite of sacrifice.
He will nod along though. They can't see it, but he doesn't look like he approves. Like, it's a little-
As well, Aurora will tap Father Andrew as basically he sort of like looks over as she gives a nod, as Father Andrew will sort of like open up his mouth to show. As what you notice on the inside, as soon as he opens his mouth, a protrusion sort of comes out that you see is a barrel of a gun.
Oh! He's got
That's
a gun
baller.
now.
Like
That's baller there. That's kind of
Kidding.
baller.
That's baller.
Karin,
That's
like
really
kinda like how can you lifts his both of his hands up, like holds them like
Specifically, his jaw unhinges as it's basically a cannon.
Oh my god, he's got a cannon mouth. Okay. Fuck.
I suppose the priest with clear cleansing powers has to protect himself as well.
I was gonna say Nadir, disarm him, but you already can.
Oh, very cute. Very cute. I really think very funny.
It's funny.
He waves his stick at you like an old man. Like
Oh no, the funny stick.
Oh no, the stick's been pointed.
Also, 1 second to also go over to Mary, since they was.
Oh my goodness. Mary finally took control. Venti finally loaded in and he fucking did.
He's gone.
Venti said,
With
finally, I can
Mary-
get the fuck out of here.
We're just casually taking a stroll, looking around,
Oh.
see if there's any signs of the good old, what was the name?
Mask. I think his name's the
Shadow
Mask.
Circuit. The Shadow Circuit.
Well, you are in the hollow chamber at the moment. You have to basically go to the secret chamber, which is an entirely separate town on its own with a secret doorway, which is like over here.
Oh, I already know the
It-
place. Okay.
Yeah, you already know where the secret chamber is because that's where like the main hotspot for the thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Your goofy ass has already been here. You stop lying to us. Show us the way.
Motherfucker. Nah.
You fucker.
What?
The thing is, though, is that if you want to get to the secret chamber, you have to go through the room they told you not to go through.
Mm-hmm. Is from what I've heard, like, well, actually, this is a new thing since this person is like literally in front, like the new boss. Right?
Usually people do not live in the hollow chamber. They usually have like subsections, which are like, you know, normally they're so the rooms themselves are like rooms that usually fill up with water, you know, basins and stuff. And people usually hobble in there. They don't actually hobble in the actual sewerways. Mostly due to safety and the fact that basically fucking the Iron Mantle people come down sometimes to like get rid of the homeless and that. So here is usually just empty. There's no people living around here. Only like people just passed and such. All this is completely
this is
new
rather...
on a tribe being here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And this new head honcho's the head apparently of this new thing.
Yeah, the one that they call Cat is apparently the leader of this tribe.
And now the fact is that the secret chambers I can't get in because of this.
Then they
boss.
basically told you that the boss is relaxing and doesn't want anyone interrupting in the big chamber room. But the thing is, the secret chamber is on the other side.
Mary. Just speaking through.
As you peek
Go
on
find it by yourself, buddy.
as you peek
Classic
around the
new
corner,
management programs.
as you peek around the corner, you see that there is a figure sort of sitting here, cloaked figure, along with what seems to be a large sort of throne, one that has like gold coins underneath, along with many candles lit around it over here, with a person sort of sitting upon it. They have their eyes closed at the moment as they seem to be somewhat meditating. As I can show the
Put it
This
in
person.
chat.
Oh,
Wow, they look trustworthy.
Yeah, they look very.
I guess this is just a general question, Void. Do they look rather young?
yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
They
Mm.
from what you can see of them, they do indeed look young. They seem to be about their teen years. Along with the fact that you basically notice that on their body they do seem to be scarred. Specifically, there seems to be large scars, protrusions on their neck and their face, as they're basically just meditating.
Juno not Juno. Fucking Mary may not be the most smartest person, but
You can end
when
the
she see two dots, kind of wants to connect it, you know.
Fucking Vega posts.
My notes. My notes.
Let me check my notes, good sir. Yeah.
Aw.
Man standing emoji.
Also, as you're peeking, Mary, you hear a hey coming from like over here.
Hey.
As this one sort of smoking looks at you.
Looks. Hello.
Don't disturb the boss.
I'm not trying to.
I'm just saying, you're being a bit suspicious, sneaking around. Just know that we can watch. All my eyes on you.
Ugh.
Okay. He just keeps looking.
Watch me.
I'm not gonna beat you up for looking.
You do anything else, then, buddy? You
Yeah.
get beat up.
I do
You're
have
gonna
a
get beat up.
question. So,
Mm.
how long have you guys been here?
Mm. I mean, it's pretty hard to tell when we're down in this cramped shithole. I don't know, a week, maybe days, who knows? Slept like 5 times.
I see. Then, whatever is. I'm just out of character. I know there's like other ways to get out of here, right?
Yes.
Other ways
They
to get
just
out
don't
of
know.
here, but there's one location to the place we need to go. That's
Yeah, but the problem with these guys is that they want to get out, right?
Yes. So basically, the area that you're in right now, this windmill part is the only part out of here. The other section would be at the secret chamber. However, apparently they're saying that,
Oh,
like, the greenskins and the green gang isn't letting them leave. And you're not even sure if they know about the secret chamber to begin with.
well, I'm not gonna tell them that. But...
Yes.
Hey, you know there's a secret chamber behind that. What?
Wait, what?
It's because
Nobody
basically,
told us. Yes, it's secret.
because you would know this, I can tell you. So the hollow chamber itself is a connection of tunnels and sewerways. However, all of it congregates to a single place known as the secret chamber, the main hub section, the middle of the silly part, where all the other tunnels connect to. However, the connection of the tunnels to each district aren't connected together, they're only connected to the secret chamber. So, basically, if you're in the fractured district, the only way to get to another district through the sewerway is to head through the secret chamber, but no one really knows how to get in there unless you're part of the Thieves Guild.
Mm-hmm.
So, usually there's only about, like, 1 or 2 entrances to a sewerway. And it seems that this entrance to the mill, and there probably is another entrance around here, is all being blocked off by the Green Gang.
Okay.
Gang.
The problem is the green gangs, and yes.
No. Yeah, the gang. Apparently, they've been trying to get at us for something, and aren't letting us leave. 2 of us already got killed by them.
Oh wait, they said that they're trying to get something from us, from them.
They're not letting them go. Yeah.
Okay.
Could it be?
I wonder.
Is there any reason that you might think be the thing that is holding you back?
I have no
You're just
idea.
cautious.
The boss has something, though, up their sleeve. They said that tomorrow there'll be some people coming, and they're gonna try and make a deal to get us out of here.
What are the people?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew.
That's fine, then. By the way, what is your name? I'm Mary.
Oh, I'm Anita.
Looks to the very serious-looking elf person.
He looks
On
really
the side of-
fucking. He looks really tired as he's like leaning back. As he just like looks at you. I am Kantara.
Meet you there.
Seem nice, but this place is still a shithole. Look, the best I can give is no matter how you enter, just find a way out from here. This place is more of a shithole than anything.
I'll find it. I'm sure there's a way. See you around then.
Yeah. Back
Just walking around.
to the soup kitchen.
Back to the soup.
soup.
I can't see anything. What? Oh, my screen's gone black.
Oh.
You've been hit with my curse.
Ah.
Nah,
Sit along.
I'm in the.
Try it.
I'm in bagged. Someone's
Me
Try
when
bagged
hit
my
I
the
head.
find. Try hit the find my token button on the left. See if that works.
me when I glue your eyelids.
Oh,
What the fuck? Where's the option? I didn't know. Oh, yeah,
It's
find my
underneath.
token.
It's underneath the coffee cup.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right. Oh, I got it. I got it.
Oh, there. Oh my goodness! You can just click the coffee cup.
The coffee cup.
Yeah, coffee cup is step away for a minute.
Stay a while. Listen.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. And you're back. I'm back.
Well,
Um.
is there anything else you need?
I just wanted to know about is there any other rumors that you've heard of tribes?
Hmm. Not really. I've just been down here since the machine had told me to come down here to aid.
Well, father would look over to the deer and go, just go, turn his head around, like, you, yes, you,
Nadhir has not been snooping. I wink.
he's been sniffing, get him, but turn around and go like, oh, what, dear, are you gonna be heading up that way? Because I'm gonna be heading a bit more down.
I think I saw something interesting up there, but not the place they specifically told us not to go. The raised
Okay.
eyebrows, like looks very innocent.
Legally distinct.
Stares
Mary
at
just
you and
nods.
go,
I think
Kinda-
I think Kryn should keep you company, and Mary and I will go up to the top.
all right, just try not to get any trouble.
Don't.
You're talking me?
He smiles at you. He deliberately
Me?
smiles at you.
Karim looks at Nadir as well, like,
Me?
yes, you.
He
Yeah,
he puts his
you.
hand to his chest and looks very offended. looks,
Me? Oh, I'm offended.
But we have to scout ahead to make sure that you are not in any danger.
Yes.
Sure.
Go on. Do what you were going. I'm gonna head down here with Quinn.
I'll
Come
take a
on,
little bit of the soup.
Come on, my friend.
You cup your hand and you run. You drive by soup.
As-
You should.
how do you get the soup? Are you gonna try to
No,
steal it,
I'll
or
just no. I'll just ask. I just
Okay.
ask for a little bit. I'm just a little guy. I'll just ask for a little bit of soup with my hands like up.
Oh my God, it's Oliver. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Yes, some more. Timmy, no. More. More. And he uses the mouth gun.
Oh, fuck me. I need
Oh my goodness.
Aurora looks down at you doing like the cup in hands gesture.
Yep.
she just goes, "Oh, want some soup?"
Yeah, a little bit.
Of course.
It
And
occurred to Nadir that we really haven't eaten anything.
It's more because like I have like an Ethereum crystal in my head, and it's weird.
In the same days ever since we met.
Yes.
Bar.
Yeah.
Yes, it is still the same day.
Yes.
It's like midnight,
Dude.
by the way.
Dude, thank God I'm a warlock, dude. I've cast so much magic.
As
Built different.
Aurora just looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, of course. If you would like to have the soup, though, you must, of course, also accept the prescript."
What does that imply?
Dude, you have to accept your dailies. If you don't do your dailies, you don't get soup.
Your dailies.
First daily of the day. Consume soup.
Oh wow. Oh, what are those?
This
The pressing,
meal.
you know?
Oh, yes, a prescript is a task that's given to you daily. It's the machine god himself who gives them to people to, of course, do in order to gain his favor.
Is that the
Remember,
piece of
Quinn?
paper you gave me?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
it's
piece of
a piece of
paper I
paper.
gave you.
I open it up. It's all scrunched up at this point. It's like, what does this shit say?
Well, she has. Yeah, I believe you threw yours away along with Nadia. Because you
Oh.
don't.
Here, no, you threw it down the well.
Oh,
But she has a piece of.
that's not it.
She has a piece of paper. That she can basically she holds up in front of you. If you would like a soup, you may of course accept the prescript too.
You know, Father, I'm not that angry anymore. To be honest, I appreciate. I'm not really the preachy guy. I understand though.
Would you at least want to read the task given to you by the machine god?
Oh, I didn't catch that. Sorry.
Would you at least want to read the task that the machine god had given you?
I guess, yeah. Curiosity is a funny thing. Yeah, sure.
All right then. You'll see that.
Keep the dailies.
Really?
As basically she will take the piece of paper and hand it to you. As I can do this. Give to character. I do.
Well.
What is your name?
What's your name, Storm?
Kareem?
Here you go. Boop, 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 boop. As accept by.
Oh.
So,
I
if you
give you prescript.
if you look,
give me prayers.
If you look over the prescript, you'll see what it will give you. What you must do.
Oh shit. In
your inventory.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can also right-click it and do display in chat if you want other people to read it as well.
Yeah. Let me go to it. Yes. Display in chat. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look. Let's open up the prescript.
When you see red air, okay, I'll read it. When you see red air, you must spin 12 times. No more, no less.
No more, no less.
If interrupted, restart. If your feet leave the ground before the 12th spin, begin again. If you see your reflection before completing the task, close your eyes and whisper your name backwards 3 times before continuing. This must be done every time, without exception. Failure to comply will bring consequences. Oh.
So those.
Thank God, no one with red hair.
And then we go to Ireland, basically. And
hair's
like,
pink.
I'll say this since Seymour would know. Father Solomon. So prescripts are basically always like this. They are really long, convoluted, and make no sense. For example, ones could be like, meet your neighbor in the morning. If they wave at you with their right hand, you must spin 7 times. If they wave at you with your left hand, ignore them.
Ignore them if they wave with their left.
Other ones,
that's rude.
Other ones are literally like, go to this area at this specific time. If the light is red, put down a piece of paper that just says hi and leave. Like that.
No wonder I throw these in the trash. There's no shot you would catch Nadia doing any of this.
However, I'll say this: if you are given a prescript and you do not fill it out, no matter even if you hide it, somehow the church will always know if you've done it or not.
Oh wait,
I'm
so
not gonna
now
lie.
since I've read it, I need to do it?
Uh, now that
Ye-
you haven't accepted the prescript, but you've accepted the prescript by reading it.
Oh my fucking god.
Just hope you don't see anyone with red hair, buddy.
Wait,
Is it every time you see someone with red hair? Or is it like a
there
one-time
is
thing?
Kirin basically is like reading it, then having the realization, and then looks at the like at Solomon and is like, and then
Solomon
looks at
smiles
Aurora,
at you.
and then looks at Aurora is like, did you just trap me into doing this? Am I
Once-
fucked now?
Once you choose to read a prescript, it is of course confirmation that you have accepted it.
Yeah,
So yeah, we did
that's-
bamboozle you.
that's not the
So
New
we
York
did
Times
bamboozle
said
you.
2 seconds before I didn't. You-
Father Solomon will like come down to your level and go like, "Remember, you gotta do it now." And he has the most smiley smug on his face.
Every
Like-
time I'm gonna spin on your fucking foot, just so you know it.
Well,
And
you,
my
well,
claws are sharp.
well, you haven't seen a red hair yet, so you could be
I
fine.
will. And when I do, you will know it. It's your
Me when I
responsibility.
when I pressed it, did you say my head to be red?
Oh, you can make your hair red, yeah.
if you do that shit.
Silent image, a red woman walks by, just like every time.
And then I will look at
what-
Aurora. Do I know she doesn't see, but I will do it anyway.
You can see.
And do like okay, the most like weird smile imaginable, like all like scrunched up, like it's actually holding in while smiling. It's like, Seymour, can we go? Solomon, can we go?
Seymour?
Can we go?
Mm.
It's been such a nice day. Thank you. And it's like storms in front. Like,
Come on, Quinn, you've been given a blessed task.
I'm gonna bless a task on your head if you don't shut up.
Oh, come on, you haven't found a redhead yet.
May the God bless
Yeah.
you.
He starts laughing.
Why is he like this? Is your religion, man? Don't stop laughing. Stop laughing.
No. Hey. Father Solomon, like what would say, kind of knows that some of these tasks are kind of weird,
Oh.
and he does find them a little bit funny, but he knows they need to be done.
I am suffering and you are laughing.
Wait.
Look,
By the way, I forgot to do the detail for it, but I'll also update the one in your inventory. The prescript is specifically, it does have a name, it's that one. There you go.
Oh,
482.
also,
See. Okay.
wait, Storm, did you take the soup?
No, I am too offended to do that. I just got a a precinct without getting the advantage. Yes, I'm just mad.
Well, come on, Quinn, let's go and check this area of the sewer.
Sure. Father.
I could always try and find a redhead for you so you can get out of the way.
It's Is it like every time?
I think it's just once.
Prescripts are once, it's why they're
Prescripts are
consumables. They disappear
Okay.
once you fulfill the conditions.
To be honest, the moment I see it, I want to take this away, and I'll never read anything any one of the people of your church does. Just gonna tell you that.
Do me a favor, Quinn. Hell, dear. This.
Why?
He knows what it. No, he knows what it does. That's why he threw it in the trash. That's it.
Oh, okay. So you already know. Okay. I just
Oh,
had
you
the
wa-
idea that you did not know as well.
You wanted to entrap him. That's the. I see.
How
That's
peaceful
not-
of you.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not very
Hey,
good of you.
a piece can have a little bit of fun. Yeah, they're not really harmless.
And then you
The-
get
the
the
what-
one that it says, okay, destroy the entire kind.
Destroy the country. They're
Yeah,
harmless. They're harmless. The prescripts are.
if you don't do it, you will burn in hell.
Oh.
Well, there's some things.
So, so Mary, what did you see up there? Notice that you left.
Well, this is the boss that we've had. And
Basket, I remember.
is rather young. Oh, well, that now
Hmm.
that I think about it, is not that surprising. Uh, they were upon a throne, many gold, and that it really. Apparently, the others points to the personnel. That's right here right now. And
Hello.
we guys do not disturb.
I have no intention of disturbing. Not yet.
What's the camera?
But he seems to do this face a lot, where he like tries and looks very innocent, but it's obviously like mockingly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, perhaps we go. They go down, we go up, and we'll see what there is to find.
I do also notice that it's always about the green gang. They cannot get outside.
Mm. Oh, so that's why they're stuck here. Eh?
Yes.
Well, it's either you deal with these guys or you deal with Green Gang. I'm not
Uh,
and I won't be a happy chap dealing with either.
well, I think as dealing with a gang, with a local gang is a little bit more easier than destroying this place.
You think so, but if he'll really whisper this one. I mean, if what we saw up there is to be believed, they might be more trouble than they're worth. But it also makes my blood boil. So maybe we'll help them, just out of spite.
She just smiles. Of course. Maybe perhaps we should talk to the boss.
I mean, it already sounds like they don't intend to speak to us nicely.
Maybe because we haven't shown any incentives to fix them nice.
Uh, that here will look towards Kuntoro and be like, "Yo, if we have gifts to give to the boss, do you think they'd be willing to talk?"
Hmm. Well, if you have donations to our tribe, then yes, you can indeed speak to the boss. Just know, though, that if you attempt to do anything suspicious, I would not be so inclined to harpoon you.
I would never do anything suspicious.
Look the camera.
Look at the camera.
The camera.
And then he proceeded to do everything in a suspicious way.
Everything was just, to avoid. I'd like to enter sneak mode. Actually, just
Oh, no.
Oh,
Rousing.
no.
like Baldur's Gate. I just start sneaking around everywhere.
Yeah, it's like fucking Skyrim. He just drops a meter. Go, where did he go?
It must have been a win.
Must have been the wind.
Wind.
Oh, Venti, I have a potential gift, but
Oh,
we
no.
might not get the result we want.
That's not a
Oh,
phrase I
no.
want to hear.
I mean, I took Elshaw's locket. I didn't just leave it there. I took it. It's in my inventory.
Oh.
Wait, who's
But I, the guy we killed, the guy we killed.
Right.
But I don't know.
Oh.
But here's the thing, right? Is it because was the only reason he became undead void is because he wasn't cleansed by like a cleric?
Yeah.
Like a cleric didn't do the final kill?
Yeah, so
Is it the only
basically
reason he was undead?
when a body is left for 3 days without being basically prey to, cleanse, or gentle reposed, it becomes undead.
Okay, noted. Fantastic.
So you know that
Okay,
they
so-
died like more than 3 days ago.
And notably, it was likely the intention of the killer that they stay dead, but they couldn't do it. So that's why they were left in such a position. Okay, then the locket might actually work because it was on the guy's body, but you
Is
know
it bloodied?
it's basically he didn't check that. Oh yeah, I'll whip it out right now. But what's it called? The person likely didn't grab it because I don't know, they either forgot. Oh, it's basically confirmation that we killed the guy for good. Is basically what I'm thinking. Anyway.
Yeah, just we're like bringing a trophy, you know.
Yeah. Is it did you see the boss left or right, Venti? Or straight up?
Right.
The
There's
right, okay.
going to be a big room that seems to have like a turbine.
Yeah, no, I see the big room, I just didn't see oh, now I see him, okay. I have to really glance to the left. To the right. Do you want to let's go to the left, meet up with the boys and finish up with the prayer.
Of course.
He will zip over here.
There's
Well-
nobody here, right, on this side, or
Yeah, this
there?
area doesn't seem to have any people.
oh, perfect. Now that there's no body, do you mind if I do something real?
Probably.
Takes out knife.
Okay.
I'm just going to the family.
Oh, okay. Be my guest.
She'll summon a familiar.
Oh,
You gonna ritual cast it? Are you gonna ritual cast that
Yes.
shit?
Wait, can you?
Okay,
Can you?
I mean, you can ritual. Wait, you're a druid. You have ritual casting, yeah.
yeah. Find Familiar is going to take an hour and 10 minutes to cast.
I thought it's 1
Isn't
minute.
I thought it's 10
Oh, it's
minutes.
fast enough.
Find Familiar is 1 hour.
Okay.
Oh
It looks
wait,
like you have to use
never
the
mind.
slot.
Never mind. 1 hour or ritual. Okay. So yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank God.
Okay. Because
And
it
I'm
says
casting-
or.
Wait, what would be? Why would it be better for? That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Not every class.
Oh,
not every
never
class
mind.
gets ritual casting.
Oh, as a magic action, you could expend a spell slot or use a wild shape to cast Find Familiar spell without material components. So you can actually just cast it as an action without a ritual.
I'll just use a. Yeah, I'll just use a spell.
You're gonna use a spell slot? Okay.
Right.
It's not like we use them all the time.
Just be sure to mark off one of your spell slots. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. What are you summoning?
The spider. Because they seem to eat. They seem to eat anything except not anything that's like not insect-like or arachnid-like. So.
Okay, let me go get the spider token. Spider.
Spine.
Then came a rainbow and knocked the spider out.
Not a big fan of spiders, you know.
Well, what can you do?
All right.
They seem to eat anything, but that seems not have exoskeleton.
Oops, I actually made him hostile.
Jump scare.
You did that someone.
Oh,
Then
there's a
he
spider
is
here.
now the owner. You can now move it.
oh, fuck.
And I'm just gonna make them fly around.
You hear what's it called? You hear cough. He'll put his hand to his mouth and cast message and shoot it towards Father Solomon, who he sees around the corner. And I'll be like, there doesn't seem to be anyone important here, but it is a good place to talk.
Kind of turns the corner a little bit and looks down. And just sees the deer and go like, ah, okay. Oh, it's we're
You
gonna
can
be
reply
here
this
for a
message.
No, he just stares at you, sees you, looks to Quinn, and just goes like, we're gonna go meet the other two on the side, 'cause I can see them on the other side over here. Let's go."
Sure.
Give you a peace sign.
Puts his hand up.
Where's my soup?
Where is my soup?
My
Oh,
soup.
perfect place to sit. There's a nice area we can all sit together. Oh, I want to sit down.
And then we'll take a seat.
It's sitting on boxes, yeah. It's sitting on the
A
boxes.
little bar stool.
Yeah.
Can I perception check to see if anybody is tailing us?
Yes.
Yeah, shame.
You can make me a perception
Yeah,
check.
I'm cautious like that.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm gonna-
cautious
Kind of
like
a
that.
guy.
You maybe
Oh.
have advantage.
I am
or-
cautious
Oh.
like that.
I am also on my toes.
Mary's just gonna go through her bonus action and just watch through her fucking familiar, so she won't.
As
You can still hear us though, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
as basically as you look around, Nihida is just like the smells sort of getting to you. It's a bit distracting, but as for the as the others also like look around, you do notice that there is like a figure that is like basically leaned against the wall around the corner here. You are being watched.
Father would kindly look at Quinn and then look at Nadir and then tap Nadir and go like,
Did you
Could
get
be.
followed?
You didn't
Oh,
even
I
have
know.
to say it. You didn't have to say anything.
Very
He will
Mary just says, I know.
I'll just go here. Hey, fuck off!
what's it called?
Mind your business.
immediately just go, "You fuck."
Nadia does the face where it's just like, oh man. Just like,
Oh man.
I'm just doing my
oh
job.
man.
I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, you're doing your job.
They lean around the corner and look at you and just go, "Don't mind me. I'm just making sure now you're not causing any problems. You can have your conversation. I'm just making sure there's nothing wrong."
Yeah,
That's
sure.
fine.
Preparing.
And I'm gonna like whisper my my business into your ear, just so we're already on the same track. Can you go back to your place and spot? We are just doing nothing bad. We are just talking, but it's our business, and I don't wanna people eavesdrop. It's not really nice.
Nadia puts a hand to his temple and is like, that makes us look more suspicious.
I mean, I prefer like this, to be honest.
Your
oh
Honor,
no, I wasn't.
look, I'm not someone who would just go in and eavesdrop, but look, this is our turf and we don't want you just wandering around on your own. Look, I'm not going to
Okay,
cause you any problems or interrupt your conversation. I'm just making sure everyone here is safe.
Sure.
Yeah, no, don't worry. There will be no problems. In fact, you already know partially what the intentions are of what we're going to do, because we had a gift prepared from the convent.
I also
we're
got
just,
my
we're just
prayers,
preparing it.
and I just weave around the the prescript, and I'm like with
What
the
did
most
your
annoyed face imaginable.
What did your
and I'm like,
prayer? Didn't think you would read one of those pieces of trash.
I didn't know it was a contract that if you read it, you accept it. I didn't
You
know.
can't be bamboozled.
Probably something ridiculous like jump 3 times whenever you see a rat.
No, it's spinning. It's even worse.
Oh, fantastic.
Ar's just going through the fucking room right now.
I'm going back to sit. Then I'll just do the sign of like with the two fingers like pointing at my eyes, and then I think about it and then do 3 fingers because I point also at my gem, and then I point at the guy, and then I go back to the seat as skida like as
Stare at him like.
skidad.
Okay, so
Staring
here's the deal.
Ethereum.
I think Boss Cat, you know, they are accepting donations, and I think Boss Cat might appreciate this present. And he's basically using his body to cover the view of Kentaro, who's obviously watching, right? And he'll produce the locket from the he'll produce what's his name? Elshore, there it is. Elshore's locket, and he'll open it up. And he got a glance of Cat, but this is more so for Mary. He'll kind of get Mary to look at it more, and be like, I think they might like this. And does the pale human with white hair look to be the same visage?
Yes. They're a bit younger in the picture, but they do indeed look similar.
Mm.
Then my suspicions are correct.
Giving this to them would confirm that it would confirm that we have done a good thing. And he'll nudge Father Solomon, as you might recall, cleansing an undead but a mere month ago.
Yes.
And they'll be like, I think they'll appreciate it, and I think we'll be able to have a bigger talk. Though you mentioned, Mary, that it seemed that they were expecting someone already?
They seem to be sleeping. But as a... Okay, actually, let me recheck that. Because of her eyes. And go through the spider's eyes.
Ah, yes.
I am
Oh,
the spider.
I can't see the spider on the stream one. Hang on, I need to set a fucking viewership. What's that? Worry observer. That didn't work. Fuck.
It's in the spider's literally like in the entrance
Yeah.
of the big place.
Uh. Well, we'll just have the viewers have the same viewership as everyone else. As yes, basically what the spider can see is the open room. As of course you see a fan sort of spinning within the middle, sort of filtering the water. A random samurai-looking guy to your left.
What the fuck?
By a bunch of beddings. Yes. Just for the sake of other people seeing. Yeah, this guy.
I'll go down.
As you see that he's basically sitting cross-legged at like the bunch of beds and what seems to be like a storage like place. Then to your right you can see what seems to be a sort of hooded figure that doesn't seem to show their looks. This person. And then of course you see the white-haired woman sitting at the throne.
Does the boss seems to have magical inclination?
Can't really tell. Man, they look to just be meditating, but they don't seem to have any like sort of like staffs or anything. The only sort of like magical thing that you can see is their necklace, which seems to have a golden amber looking orb.
Is it anything like Ethereum?
You're not sure. Never seen it before.
The spider will keep a cautious call it?
Distance?
Cautious distance, yeah.
Or
Also checking what's this side here.
which is what?
Where?
Yes. Uh, on the other side, you basically see what seems to be a more open sewer, and specifically here. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Specifically, the doorway here is to the secret chamber.
Oh, fuck.
There's like a door with the Feesgill symbol upon it, but it just looks like a normal wall.
Mm-hmm. Within the goal that this person's around, is there like anything eye-catching other than, yeah, this is gold?
It seems to just be a pile of gold. There's no other items or anything. It's a lot of gold.
Hmm. And I'm assuming it's like the currency of the city, right?
It is not.
Oh.
Mm.
Have I seen this currency before?
It has no form of identification to it. It's just a golden disc that looks like a gold. There's no union symbol on it or anything.
Okay. Interesting. So
Hey.
this like
Hmm. Same for the when they're sitting on the throne, there are like 3 chests behind them that they're leaning against.
is the chest in any form of like design or just normal ass chest?
They look like 6 chests.
Okay. Just one last look. Does this person have any like other than their hooded? Is there anything symbolizing what they are?
They look to be a seer sort. As you see that there is a glass orb in front of them.
Ah, Ponderer.
One pondering the orb.
Okay. And he then goes back to the like her what they call it, her own side. It's like they by the looks of it, they do not seem to be reacting too much. They seem to be meditating.
Sure, if we
And
passed by now, that we'd get in trouble.
of course,
Mm.
there's two other people in the room. One seems to be an east. Not I was going to say Eastern.
Eastern.
See, one of them seems to be a warrior. Seems to be sitting near some storage, and the other one seems to be a seer, a hooded one.
Well, quite an interesting cast of people.
An amusing retinue, I assume they're probably their highest confidant.
Yes, out of character as well. Since it's a seer, I mean, I know a seer. uh, do seers usually like would they would only see certain stuff, right? So they wouldn't know exactly details of the future.
Uh, Literally, seers, they don't get like very detailed messages. They get cryptic things like wheel, woe, or fortune and things.
Mm-hmm.
They're not usually like being able to tell the future is something that's like impossible.
Okay.
It's just
But
who has the gods for guidance? The machine god.
See your grandma. See.
See your grandma.
Your grandma is built different.
of course, of course.
Grandma's just built different.
Other than that, they seem to be just meditating, surrounded by gold.
Maybe they're a fan of money.
may have.
But regardless
Possibly.
of that, we need to get somewhere.
We need to try
And
and gain an
the
audience with the person in that room, the boss.
I mean, I think we have that already said. But I mean, I have a weird feeling that we're going to have to deal with this green gang. So you might have to prep with that as well.
Yeah,
I have
I
some
have a
ideas.
feeling we're probably going to have to deal with that. Oh,
I have some ideas.
yeah,
Well,
so.
there's a lot of things I seem to just lay around in the windmill. One that's rather explosive.
Kind of just like raises an eyebrow to that.
I mean, the priest so against a little uh bit of justice.
Oh no, I'm not against any justice. It's just that maybe because once the people leave here, they may want to like I don't know, the mill is a new home. Which the
The
Green
mill
Gang
was
has been
already
going.
broken, to be fair.
And why would they want the mill to be a new home? He already saw what's in there.
I think it would give me bad memories if I were to stay here for too long.
That is true. Yes, I think probably blowing the Green Gang up probably maybe the best course of action.
Yeah, is he?
Can I can I insight the priest? Can I? Oh, actually, no. Could I do a religion check? Because I want to know if such violent tendencies are common among the priesthood.
You can make me a
No.
religion check, sure.
Yeah, sure. Oh no! Natural one. Natural one.
Nah, it's
Um,
totally natural. This is like a
every
normal.
every priest is
The thing is
violent.
though, we're violent as
Ev-
fuck, bro. But
Every priest is violent. Okay, no, no.
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
uh, but when it comes to Father Solomon, he does agree that this place is. Hold on, I'll do an RP. He goes like, yes, I really. That would be my last resort.
You
I
seem so down for
agree.
it.
Well,
We're talking about
if
blowing
there's
things up, and Crin's not even here. Crin's-
uh,
He's like the one
uh,
guy.
yeah, that is true. He is the main guy that likes to blow things up. But
Interesting.
when it comes to how I see it, is that things could be done up here. They can have a new home. Get rid of all the bad stuff.
I do not think that just getting rid of the bad stuff will do it. As much as I'd love for that to be the case.
I know. It does take time to recover, kind of thing.
Yeah, this is a pretty big thing. like I don't want to be that guy, but it's a pretty big deal.
Oh yes.
But I'm
Unless
sure that boss lady will appreciate us looking to assist them, and I'll be happy to kill some people who'll be willing to do those kind of things for children.
Also,
oh
out of
yes.
character. Out of character as well, just to make sure. If I were to, let's say, explode the front part of a entrance, it wouldn't be too bad, right? For the shadow socket.
Huh.
I mean, it's technically not the entrance, and honestly, having it being a ruin would probably be better.
Yeah.
Probably.
At least there wouldn't be people there.
Mm-hmm.
If there are people out, would be like, hmm.
But it'd be like, okay, let's wait for Kryn to wake up and we'll head over to the bus.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he got a little bit stressed out with the whole script.
I mean, I'd get stressed too. Can I read it? Can I? Wait, no, hold on.
No,
That's a
no.
That's a. I nearly got myself there.
Yeah. If you want to end up like Quinn, I would well, I
Could
would
you
recommend
inform
it.
me? Could you inform me of their task, priest?
Basically, for example, if they see a redhead, anyone, only one, they have to spin 12 times. Hold on. They have to spin 12 times, no more, no less. And if they're interrupted with the spin, they have to restart again. If
Oh,
one foot
okay.
leaves the ground before the 12th spin, begin again. If you see a reflection, he starts going, complete the task, close your eyes, whisper your name backwards 3 times before continuing.
He's falling asleep. He's not falling asleep.
He pats you. He pats you on the arm.
Sorry.
Yeah, some of them can be very convoluted.
Yes, it reminds me of the first one I accidentally did.
What did you do?
Well, it involved you you see you see a very like obvious I don't know. Wait, what are your passive insights?
Insight.
Yeah, what's your passive insight?
Let me check. So I'm
I need to
proficient in insight.
Yeah,
So
so just add. It's just 10 plus your whatever your proficiency,
10
whatever your
plus
modifiers.
3 plus 5, so
12.
15.
Well, okay. Ah, damn it. You were okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, you see, it's how I lost my arm.
Oh,
But he can clearly not keep like he can't hold himself together and begins laughing midway.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
You see, it's basically said, whenever you whenever you drink a coffee that day, you must attempt to put your hand into a set of cogs, and I drank 15 coffees, and man, you know, seventh try, the cogs got me. The cogs got.
Of course. That totally makes sense.
yeah. I don't know if that's a thing to be laughing about, especially because you've lost your
Ah,
arm.
oh no, phantom pain. Whenever I think about it, my arm starts to hurt again. Ah, ah,
Uh,
ah.
ah,
fucking Kudor's POV. Oh fuck.
ah, ah, ah. Uh, well, you should probably get like an augment or something. Probably get one a steampunk arm or cog arm.
I don't want those ugly. I don't want any of those ugly organs on me.
Father Solomon, you must not do that. You must have trauma of that after that.
Yeah, it is. It is a traumatic. It's what God gave me. Ah. Ooh.
I swear by the almighty machine of the Lord himself, I will have strike you down.
So, so tell me, Father Solomon, what are you going to get removed? I
don't
say
know
you
yet.
you take. I say you chop off 1/3 of your head and combine your metal with your horns.
I'm gonna wait until the Lord gives me what
Maybe
why these
metal
are
beard.
fighting.
Hmm? Well, I
Oh,
think the Lord of Cogs would think it's rather metal.
ha ha ha. Well, there has been one priest that one other father other than me. He did get all of his hair replaced.
All his hair
Oh.
with what?
Just with strands of coil.
Oh, okay, so is he like? Is he? Did he die?
Oh no! Surprisingly, he survived, but his head's a bit deformed now because of it. But hey, it is what the machine wanted.
I reckon we make the machine. I mean, we, as if we can do it. I reckon we imply that the scenario that you get yourself into is as harrowing as possible and may lead to your death. I think that would be a most preferable situation.
You're very kind, aren't you?
Indeed. It's
He
kind
says
of
like,
like it's another trial of the machine guard.
well, I would
Hindi
have
yan
to go
talaga
with
kami
one
sa
here. He kind of
Hindi
points.
Are you back, Storm? What was that?
Axel? Oh, I think that means no. I think he's still.
Okay. Oh, are you back?
Are you back?
Okay, perfect. We were waiting for you. We were talking about blowing up the Green Gang and figured you'd enjoy that conversation.
Go boom boom.
Yeah. Issues. Okay, I'm back now.
Uh, Father Solomon's
Yes.
a little bit against the idea, but he's just like, yeah, if it's the last resort,
He's still kind of down for it, as priestly as he is.
a little bit,
Um,
yeah. Boom boom go.
I mean, if we want this conversation with this boss lady to go well, I recommend that we say we're going to help deal with this Green Gang business. Personally, I'm not a big fan of them, messing with kids.
Yeah, there's that part. They do need repent. They need repentance. He kind of like taps the top of his mace.
Hmm.
That's much more to damnation.
Oh, that too. They must
I like
suffer
the
their
way you
sins.
think. I mean, even if they did not personally commit the atrocities, they are complicit, and I am not a big fan.
I just hope there is no one with red hair in between them. There
Why
could
is
be a
that?
problem.
He just imagines one of them has red hair. Immediately we get into combat. We're like, and they all have red hair.
You must spend your action
Do you not-
rotate 12 one
Yep.
action per rotate.
Do you not want to see anyone with red hair, Kryn?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Only one. I look at Nadir straight in the eyes. Only
son.
once.
Okay. Come on, let's head over to Boss Cat. And I'm gonna. He's gonna kind of move surprisingly fast for a guy with a walking stick. And he's gonna go over here. He's gonna ignore Kantaro, and he's gonna cast Silent Image. He's
Hello.
gonna cast Silent Image right in front of Kantaro, and it's gonna be a lady with red hair.
Does it count? I guess it does.
Yes.
Then I-
You see it here very like Mary. You see him obviously like with one arm going wallalo, just
then-
like magic
and then I
casting.
turn, and then I turn and I see it, and I'm like, "Fuck!" Well, and then you see Karin stop and actually start to spin.
All right.
Oh no.
Okay, count them. Count them.
I'll get out of the way. I'll get out of the way.
Not spinning your token.
Start spinning. It starts spinning.
How the fuck does it even?
Shift scroll wheel.
Shift and scroll, yeah.
Yeah, shift scroll wheel. Okay,
One.
One.
Two.
No, we haven't got two yet. We haven't got two yet. Two.
Three.
Three.
Four.
Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
Five.
Six. Eight.
Seven.
Seven. Oh no.
Eight. Nine.
Nine.
10,
10. 11.
11.
12.
12. Nadhir will slap like his you know, the stub area where his arm would be, like pretend clapping. Wow, you did it! Don't you feel more holy?
All right. As wow, you feel dizzy.
Wow, the magic has made you feel really dizzy.
Well, as
Mom, I threw up.
I threw up. As you as you suddenly complete the 12th rotation without taking your feet off of the ground, suddenly from within your bag, you can actually hear what seems to be a sound. As suddenly the prescript will disappear from your inventory as you have completed the prerequisite. And as basically you just hear this.
Oh!
Ba-dum.
Vampire survive?
Oh my god.
Dopamine.
That's it.
Dopamine.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. You get a DM instead.
Perfect. You get something?
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
People. Congrats, you have fulfilled your prescript of the day and you get a DM instead.
Yay!
Yeah.
If you wonder what
Guess-
a DM inspiration is, Storm, since you knew, DM inspirations mean that you can roll any d20, any dice, basically. Reroll any die.
Oh, I have advantage on one roll, basically, right?
Less of
Goodness.
advantage and more that you gotta take the new roll.
Another roll from scratch. Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
and it can be any die, meaning it could be your friends, yourself, or even the enemy. So if I roll a D1000, you can use a DM inspiration to make me reroll that, for example.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Funny.
Come on, we have a boss to
Then-
meet.
The thing is,
Yeah,
I
but-
finish my spin, and then you hear the sound in front of Kantoro. Like, huh? Like, what? You see these like creatures spinning,
And there are,
almost in T-pose, spinning in place.
It's just like the
Upon-
fucking Gmod dragging sound.
upon
You
hearing,
hear the ragdoll sound.
he was confused when you were rotating until the funny prescript sound was made, and then he just sort of like gives a nod in knowing what it is as he will make his way back to the to his chair.
It looks like I did my holy duty for today as I turn off silent image. As I.
Wait.
Is it?
Wait. There's the perfect gift to represent what happened to Kryn. Got fucking Gmod spinned by the fucking god himself.
I just imagine the when you get health, just got armor.
My god, I can't believe it. All you hear is just the fucking... it's just... I mean, I always have this.
Yep.
Trident Thrower, you probably heard us. We intend to give gifts.
Basically,
Yeah.
what Nadir did to me is this in spoiler chat.
Get rotated, idiot.
Yep.
But yeah, Kantoro just sort of goes, yes, you can head on in. I will be keeping a watch from over here, though. Do not be loud. The boss hates it.
I'm nothing but quiet.
Oh.
My bombs are aching. My bombs are aching.
My bow.
I'm sure the teleportation bomb isn't that loud.
No, the laughing gas one is for sure though.
Okay.
Teleportation bomb, boom.
It go boom boom.
It's like an ender pearl, so I guess it just makes the kind of like the
Big fast chuckle fuck laughing gas.
Laughing gas.
Yes, as you
Go ahead.
as you enter on in, you basically see the spinning sort of wheel that seems to be filtering out the water. As now, finally, Quinn and Father Solomon would see, of course, a figure that's sitting, meditating in this pile of gold.
As Mary comes in, she'll just smile and nods to the deer.
They too will just give you a sort of a smile, but yeah. As as Mary, you're the only one to hear it as you hear a whisper within your mind, as it simply says, "Grandmother's blessings upon ye."
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Mary, I'm assuming Grab has done that a couple of times, I'm sure, telepathy. It's like, oh, it's been well.
What the fuck?
Mary just nods and smiles back. Like, oh. Now we get the movie.
You're the one who stopped moving.
Well, you're in
Yeah,
front.
and I do not wish to push and barge through.
I was waiting for your character development. All right, don't.
I have
character
development. Yeah, in real life. What do you mean?
I can just imagine the dear girl. I'm sorry. I was watching the wavelengths connect.
Father,
I'm
you
watching the storyboard.
I was
only
watching the
needed.
storyboard, bro.
I think you should flank me, Father Solomon, because this could either go very good or very badly.
Yeah, I just can't do the whole break thing.
Yes, that's not the point. There's another thing you do that might be relevant.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Nadir will approach, and from here, he will very lightly tap his cane in an attempt to get Cat's attention.
As you tap your cane, it's sort of like in an instant they sort of open their eyes, as now it reveals what that you see what our eyes are, which is basically insane for the art, where it's black scleras with what seems to be the same sort of amber glow, very same equal to her amulet. It's almost like her eyes are made of actual jewels.
Would you say they look rather ethereum-ish?
You could say they look rather Ethereum-ish, but the Ethereum is blue.
Would I know anything that is
Else
amber?
that does, yeah.
None of you have seen a golden Ethereum before. Or
Okay.
anything to do with that.
Must be a new strain.
As they,
when they open their eyes, Nadia will politely bow, as good as you can with a cane.
As well.
And to be like, Boss Cat, we bring an offering that you may appreciate.
they will look upon you as, they sort of, give you a, what's the word? Like a suspicious look. As they sort of look towards you and just go, and what would that be? Travelers, interlopers, thieves.
Personally, I like interloper because it implies I'm putting my business where it isn't intended. But I think this is intended for you. And he will produce Elshaw's locket.
They see.
It appears it might be yours.
They look towards the locket, but their expression doesn't change. They just look down and look back at you as they go. and decided to take items from it.
Well, it didn't seem like a corpse when we got there, to be fair.
Father Solomon will step up and go like, for how long the body was there, it was longer than the date that it would become undead. So asking it, I gave it suitable rights, and I let it pass on. Let them pass on.
I did not know that they turn into undead. I would have done a better job. You. But yes, that locket is mine.
We did not intend to, well, how's to say, interlope in your business all too much, but, we figured that if you were, you'd appreciate it. As he will candidly hand over the locket to the cat.
As you basically hand over the locket, you hear what seems to be a weird, like, the clinking of coin, like movement, from underneath what you stand, as as they will basically reach out their hand as you see the locket sort of floats out as it basically floats at the palm.
Mhm.
Where you'll basically see that it will basically just disappear in what seems to be a blink. Oh,
Could I make a check to discern what just happened?
yes, you can make me an arcana.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
What the hell?
What
16.
the hell?
uh, they just used a cool magic, aka, from what you can tell, it's a form of wrist pocket. That spell. Basically, it seems to basically be a spell that allows you to store things in an extra dimension, from like behind your hand.
But no incantation in like instance.
They casted it like a cantrip.
Yeah, that's not normal.
Hmm.
We heard of some troubles you were having. Certain bunch of green buckles.
Yes, they've been trying to reacquire me since I had first escaped. Seems that, well, they do want our blood. So, I do have a method that I've managed to contact Chain Spinner. They said that they would be sending an envoy tomorrow in order to meet her. That's the most I will tell you for bringing back my locket.
Let's just die.
Ah.
So, out of curiosity, the chain spinners, are you on good terms with them? Because last time I checked, they were kind of slavers, and if what is up there is to be believed, those were probably slaves.
Maybe slaves.
They will
Maybe
look.
slaves.
Maybe.
They continue
I
to
don't know
be.
the details.
They continue to be somewhat expressionless as I just look at you and just go,
Okay.
no, I would not say that I'm aligned with anyone. It's just simply people who deal in shadow. And, well,
Thank
there's.
goodness. Oh, okay. So here's the deal. Technically, we were the envoys who were contacted, but also we do not trust the chain spinners with our life. So, we came early. We came-
Oh, do you have the map that I supplied.
Are you referring to the poem?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it's the poem.
Then I suppose that you are the people that I have called upon then. Well, this makes it a lot more easier coming early.
I will
Oh.
say, however, the mayor says, talks at the back. We are here not as the chain spinner's envoy. We're just here as a group of
It
people.
appears we both we have while our interests may not align as of yet, it is safer to say that we are similar kin. We are kind of on our own road, so to speak.
That is understandable. I'm not exactly looking just for the Chainspinner's help. They were the only ones that I could, without the Green Gang having interference. If you are here to at least aid me, then I too can give you back the thing that I had offered in the first place. The artifact that everyone in the city wants, shattered.
How in the world did you get it?
Well, let's just say that when I arrived here with my fellow friends, this place was taken over. It was originally owned by someone who had betrayed the guild around here. And, well, this traitor attempted to coerce me and my tribe, so we threw him into the blender. Gestures to to that behind you.
Jim jumps to the blunt, jumps to like in the
Jumps to a death.
Just jumps in.
She just looks down there. Is there like any flesh down there?
You see what
veg.
seems to be carved up bones as it's melted within the acidic sewage.
Gina's like,
Mary jumps.
Mary's just like,
As
Jumps to your death casually.
apparently they were on the run from a powerful guild that owns this place, and so we dealt with them since they tried to take me back to the guild. But they held an item that they apparently had stolen, and, well, everyone wants it. After all, don't you want this? As she will basically, you see once again the sort of, the weird flick of imaginary space as you see that she produces this. As I put it in chat.
Oh,
The shattered
there
key.
it is.
You can also see, the description of it.
Glint of my eyes.
A relic of mysterious origin. The shattered key consists of two intersecting prongs of ethereum iron, a rare and almost ethereal metal that hums faintly with latent energy. Prongs form an asymmetrical cross, jagged at the edges as if broken from a larger mechanism. Suspended within its center is a blue orb, seemingly weightless and shifting like liquid starlight. It pulses with a slow, rhythmic light, causing an eerie reflection across the metallic sky. Just by basically being near it, you also feel a sense of numbness. As for Quinn, it seems to sort of react within your own sort of your own gem. You feel a weird like staticky effect.
Oh, wait.
Indeed.
Not
Something
again.
interesting.
There it is.
Yes. And then Sheardsley just fucking retracts her hand again as you see it disappears.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Did he tightens his grip on his walking stick and is just like, we are willing to help. Not only out of a reward, but also because I kind of despise what we saw up there. But I have a query for you, Cat. Boss Cat. Why are you so willing to give up the key? Why not use it for yourself? You seem like one of the downtrodden. I'm sure you've dealt with quite a lot. Why not use the key?
Well, as for my introductions of my name, my name is Catherine Deeren Clark. As I just want to do this. Yeah.
Whoa.
As
Persona.
Her expression changes from what seems to be an emotionless one as you see a slight smile when you ask that question. As she says, I have no need for such a thing. I do not want to become a lord, nor do I want to be in the bad graces of powerful people such as the guilds. I just simply want to be free. You see, my father, the one that you had acquired the locket from, ever since I was born, they had injected me with Ethereum. And well, that's because of that, my body changed. And see with my eyes and this gem that can't leave me. They gesture to the gem around their neck.
Last time I checked, the Ethereum wasn't orange, though.
Indeed. That is because, well, they had experimented on me and my tribe. My friends who you have seen through entering this place. They attempted to inject us with divinity, and I was a success. The Ethereum reacts, and thus it caused this color. I'm more closer to that of a god than human now.
What the hell is raw divinity, though? That doesn't sound like something you can just inject into someone.
Indeed. Usually, I did not know the details. What I do know is that it was supplied by someone powerful. The god, blood of a god. Specifically, the goddesses of creation, Ferra and Vivella.
Yes. Bloody hell. You're joking.
Indeed. Such a thing is usually expensive and not usually applicable to just the common folk. But, well,
Now,
due to it, I don't
sorry, go
really... due to it, I don't really have any earthly connections. I just want to escape this to the end, well, find my own place with my tribe.
I can respect it. I can respect it a lot.
Green in all of this kind of reacts when they talk about finding your own stride, especially after having your body undergo something like this. And kind of steps up and like making it like clear that also like of his gem on his forehead is like, I completely get it in terms of being seen, having that kind of potential. It either goes two ways. They either try to get advantage of you and try to get that potential out of you by force, or they wanna eliminate you, like they tried to do with me. It's not more that you need to find, a place, be with your tribe. You need to create your own tribe, I feel like.
Yes, and that is what I wanted. I've already, well, you lot are the ones who have accepted to aid me. If you can get me out and get me to the ship the air district able to. Well, I've made a deal with the Sky Pirates. They will be getting me out of this blasted city. I just need you lot to get me there safely, along with my tribe.
How many do you have? Ellie?
Well, there was originally 10 of us, but now there are 6, 7 if you include me. The church had also offered to grant us protection by removing the poison within their bodies, the Ethereum. I believe you have seen them. They give meals at them.
Oh yes.
Yes.
They've been helping heal the elements.
Yeah.
Indeed. Though, of course, deals and such do come at quite a price. As you'll see that they will raise up their hand, as you'll see that on their left hand, which has like sort of been like to their side this entire time, you notice that they're missing a pinky finger.
Oh.
As they go,
Ow.
the church had asked for a piece of me to research, so I supplied them with such in return for their protection.
I look at Solomon.
I am.
I look at Solomon.
Mr. Solomon, looks like we have our god perpetrators, eh? Godly perpetrators.
He takes a big sigh. And he goes like, he kind of like puts his hands aside after seeing the missing pinky that she literally had to give up a piece of herself to literally get protection. And it's like,
Funny enough.
Personally, I'm more worried. Sorry, personally, I'm more worried what they're going to do with it. It's still the finger of somebody who's basically a god.
The thing is, though, I don't know what they. I just know that sacrifice himself. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's the target itself the issue. It's the fact that it's Cat the target in this case.
Ironically,
the fact they want their finger, that's the problem.
Ironically enough, the Sky Pirates were the ones who had asked for least so far.
What did they ask for? Sorry?
Oh. No, the Sky Pirates were the ones who had asked for the least so far, ironically enough. All they asked was me to share a drink with them on our travel.
Sure.
How very Sky Pirate of them.
The thing is, though,
but
quite
do me a favor and maybe don't drink because you're underage.
There is that as well. You are quite young.
Not alcohol.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Sky Pirates. It's Sky Pirates. They always drink alcohol. Like the last time I met with Sky Pirates, I was forced into a drinking contest. It was a whole thing.
They drink more alcohol than water. What do you
Funny
mean?
enough, the Sky Pirates are the good guys in this setting.
Are they
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, the church is evil. I hate the church.
Like in the whole faction lore for the Sky Pirates, their whole thing is that they hate the chain spinners because they're like take from the rich, give to the poor.
Yeah, they're the Robin Hoods.
They're the Robin Hoods of the whole city.
So
wait, are they men? Are they men in tights?
So ironically enough, their whole thing about this with Katarina and that is like, you know, that they're like, damn, this child is asking for help. We're not gonna charge them. What the fuck? Get the fuck out.
What the fuck's wrong with us?
The normal, you know.
As long as we're seeing you eat food and have a drink, we're fine.
Okay,
Well,
okay. Sorry,
yeah.
so I misunderstood. I misunderstood.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I thought the pirates were bad as well, but
They have a good
I mean, I
reputation.
also don't like the
like,
pirates. I mean, I don't like the pirates, but just by proxy of like them not being me. But you know, it's like a. Well,
I've had a bit of a bump into pirates, but compared to the rest of the nobility, they're fine.
excuse you. I am right here.
I, hey, I'm gonna be honest. There are far worse nobles than
Hmm.
Ooh,
That's a compliment, I think.
could be
no,
honest.
Anyway,
only take it as a compliment.
could you? Could
What's
you?
it, Mary?
Also,
I,
could you like could you stop blowing my cover?
I could try and talk with Tobias also to, you know.
Oh, that's true. You could.
Also, you were saying something, Mary?
That's just like Mary that goes to the other thing. Guys.
guys, she's right there.
But regardless, I want to at least escape this place.
Hmm.
Well, are you against a rather violent method to remove these Green Gang guys, or is there some sort of deal you want brokered?
She'll gesture to the fan where they blended the guy. she goes,
Yeah.
I do not care for the matters that you do. You can speak to them, fight them, kill them. As long as my tribe is safe and we all get out, I do not mind your method.
Out of character, boys.
Bombs.
Let's say. Well, I
That
would.
Poyo?
Because
Mm.
I just had a stupid idea of bringing them through the fucking secret chambers, but how
Oh,
would
the
that?
secret chambers are-
Hmm.
How
How
would that
chill would
go?
they? How chill would they be for you bringing unknown people to the secret chamber?
Well,
Hmm.
usually you can do things like +1 and that if it's for your business. However,
It's a
Venti,
+1.
well, I plus
+6.
+1 like, is
Plus
like an
7.
example. Like basically, you can take people to the secret chamber if you trust them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, remember that letter you got. Remember what it said.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's been
I
a month,
don't
man. Give us a
exact-
break.
it has been a month. It has
I
been
He
a
can-
sent me so many fucking.
I'll re-DM it
I
to
got
you.
it.
Okay.
I
I can resend it to you.
I jingled the keys.
Yeah.
Remember.
jingle, jingle, jingle.
There you go.
You know, it feels kind of wrong having to kill a bunch of greenskins, but you know, it has to happen.
I know a certain killer
I hope
who
one of
would be
Has to be
happy.
done.
I hope one of them isn't a killer. One of them's gonna be like green killer, and I'll be like,
No, no.
One of them's gonna be like fucking cog killer. They like beat up machinery.
all right. Do you remember? Have you remembered the letter, Venti?
yes.
Does that interfere with any of what we've just talked about?
Does it interfere?
It won't interfere for the fact that we want to deal with the green gang.
Okay. There's a whole other aspect to it, though.
Shh.
It's gonna it's gonna be the whole like it won't get in that issue, but
But
but there's the big but.
Out of character,
Hmm.
Venti, will murdering Green Gang bring any issues to your part of the story?
No.
Okay, fantastic. Let's go kill him. Let's get.
boss, am I allowed to use my
I really just
passport?
like stay quiet. And just look to the others and just like, boss cat. Is it fine if I have a quick chat with the my compatriot?
Of course, you can discuss among yourselves. I know that this is a lot, but do know that If you, of course, complete your project and we reach the ship, I will hand you what you are looking
Nods.
Let's talk on top of the blender. I think that's cool.
Yeah, let's talk about talk upon
It's just
the
like a
blender.
really like everybody has to speak like, yeah, sorry, what?
What?
It's like super noisy.
What did you
Okay, come on.
say?
Let's move over here.
Also, I was gonna make the whole thing is because I just realized she is surrounded by rats. Look at all these
Yep.
rats.
They're not
So
actually
many rats.
they're not actually rats. It's gold.
Yeah,
They're golden rats. It's like a
I got
Easter
rats,
bunny.
rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a chocolate Easter bunny.
What I was generally feeling is just that fucking. You just imagine it's like someone's about to say, "Is there anything gonna be for them lot as well?" It's just like 50 rats.
So Mary, what's up?
So,
Secretive gal you are.
well, since we do know how to get the key now. Whereas asked, what do we plan after getting the key?
I mean, you might not like my opinion.
Well,
I would
to
not
it
give
the
it to the
noble?
chain spinners, that's for sure.
Oh, no way.
I actually I have an opinion about that.
You're not going to give it directly to the church, are you?
Surprisingly, no.
Oh,
Oh,
to
Time
where's
to
that?
like you more.
Yeah,
already.
immediate like what?
To where's
Who would you give it to?
character development?
I don't know exactly yet, but in my time being with the church, it's become more and more corrupt. It's drifted from its original path.
Hmm.
Its original goal was to help, and I'm
Not if you make
hoping
them
that
spin.
just turns around and looks at you. Do you want me to give you another one?
I'm not gonna read it.
And so, what who do you think you are going to? Who is the ideal person, ideal faction to give it?
Well,
I'm
if
gonna
you.
I'm
Oh, go
honest.
ahead. Go ahead.
Can I? Oh,
Oh, what?
No,
Who?
you go.
What?
You go. Seymour. You first. You
Oh,
present.
okay, okay. Um, well, I still don't exactly know, but I definitely wouldn't give it to the church because I would want this lord to do good to the city and not for his own well
Hmm.
benefit just himself.
I have a suggestion.
Yes.
Mm?
Yes.
Bias of the Skyforge Syndicate.
Mhm.
You know why I'm asking for this? After realizing what can be done with Ethereum, um, and what they are doing to people to make them similar to what happened to me. Bias would have done the same to me when if they found me in that river. And instead he didn't. He raised me as basically a family.
But how did
Like
you get that in your head though?
I don't think it was him. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, I have not met this Tobias fella, and he sounds like a great guy. But are you sure he can be trusted with that kind of power?
I think for the way he lives, yes. Because if you think about it, usually people that are that higher ranked in a whatever syndicate or organization tend to live lavished lives, right? Or at least tend to not flounder, but you know that that person lives a comfortable life, right? With Tobias, if you didn't know him, you would think is just someone living in the woods normally in the most humble
Well,
way possible.
You're telling me
And
he lives a humble life.
yes, it does.
well,
If it
you
is,
certainly have high praise for him,
yes,
but the moment you give someone power, you see who they truly are.
I
I mean,
That is
do.
true.
that's
If
kind
you
of
had
what
my
everyone
opinion,
do, no?
I would give that key to no one.
I also have a
Just lose
question
it.
about. I also have a question about it. But Tobias, was it?
Yes,
He lives a humble life. He lives a happy life. Does he himself want it?
I don't know. I need to ask.
You might,
It's a
you
better.
might be resting away his humble life if you were to give him the power.
It is a lot of power, especially when you get the Lord's power, especially.
That is true, but for what I know, uh, I think I would do more of a disservice to him to not telling him if I knew that he could be a candidate for it.
Hmm.
I could ask.
I think they're all aware they could be a candidate. They just don't know how close the key is.
Well, I've had an idea.
I could become a lord.
I become a lord. I was thinking of a council.
Cancel.
Cute, but only
Really
one person
classic.
gets the crystal.
The thing is, though, it would be the one person goes for of the most trust.
That's the issue, though. How could you
That's the
determine
problem.
that if, like, the city is run by syndicates and people that are known to be liars by default? How can you tell?
Maybe it
Unless
would
you
Father
just
know them
Solomon,
personally.
you have not been spending enough time with the nobility, Father Solomon.
I don't really spend much time with the nobility, you are correct. I mostly spend my time with more of the common folk. They're the ones that mostly suffer.
Yes,
Then
they suffer.
I do not know about all of you, but there's really two choices. Either we take it to ourselves, or we throw it away to some other person that might find it.
I mean, you've heard my opinion, though. If I were to be so brash, maybe destroying it is the right answer.
But can we destroy it?
Yes.
That's the big question.
I mean,
Solomon would pipe up
that would be a question itself.
Void.
Hmm.
So when it came to the key is a way to find or to choose a new lord, right?
The key, you need the key in order to access the Lord's Vault, which, upon opening that vault, you become the next Lord.
But no one's seen what's inside the vault, though, right?
Only the
No,
Lord knows.
only the Lord, in his final moments before his death, aka Ascension for you, was basically, he said, open the vault, and those who open it shall become the next.
But the thing is, though, it says those who open. So what would happen if we're all holding the key when it?
We all die.
Don't know that. A lot of this is just
Uh,
open-ended. Nobody knows. This is that
Well,
once you open the door, key,
Father Solomon, I wouldn't trust myself with the key. I wouldn't
mm,
trust. If I cannot trust myself with the key, I would not give it to anyone I can throw.
Problem is that we cannot throw it around randomly as well. It's such
we
a
can't.
powerful item that someone will find it And whatever it is, some way or another, these kind of things, they always find a way to be in the hands of someone.
That is why destroying it is the best answer.
We need to find it, but in the meantime, what do we do with it?
The things that we don't know how to destroy it, even if it can be destroyed.
Then we'll have to figure it out, because Ethereum can be broken.
I have an idea. Not undestroy it, but as a way to at least maintain appearances. You see, there's very obvious that so much of the factions are interested in the key.
Indeed.
What about the factions that is outwardly neutral? Is they not interested in the form of rulership? However, they are only interested in maintaining the balance of the city.
You can find someone that has no, well,
Mary,
just
that is a rather brazen suggestion. You do know what you're asking of us, right?
It is not possible. So
Of course.
it's
that is why
impossible.
we are going to use them. Again,
it is a risk.
Appearance.
And a risk you'd only take if you trust them. Is that correct, Mary?
Miles.
That he has an idea of what she's talking about.
I have an idea. Me connects to the Tower of Lift.
All I can say is, while I trust them, I'm not a part of it.
And I can just believe you like that? Remember, you are an information broker. You are sort of the prime person who would be, you know.
Well, then how can I prove it? Should I make a pact? Should I cut my hand? Or should
How
I
about
take
we
an
make
eye
up?
out?
I'm not opposed to any of them. But I think how about all four of us make a pact right here? That none of us get to rest, and that none of us get to become lord. Then I would trust you.
Of course. I will tell you a bit. Part of me is that I'm not interested in being a lord. I'm only interested in seeing this through.
I don't think a lord needs this kind of power.
Is it?
I think if one is to be proven as a lord, they don't need some wacky key or vault. They need acumen and they need money. What say you, Father Solomon?
Well, obviously being in church, or I've heard about like the Lord goes, the last one's gone. But I do believe that if you really truly need to be a leader, you shouldn't have to have power to emphasize. It should be for you yourself. So
And Ukraine?
I'm fine with it either way. I'm not the person that should be Lord. If we forge a pact, I would be fine with it.
I'm gonna be honest. I would rather advise whoever gets in charge. So I can help.
I want to go home.
This is not your
Understandable.
regular place of living?
I come from a village. That's far away from here.
Maybe we'll visit sometime.
I'm sure my grandmother would enjoy your stay.
All right.
Shall we not do it on the bridge and do it over there? Points to the boxes.
No, we do it. We have to do it in the blender.
No, we're not doing it in the blender.
Void.
Mhm.
Would here be familiar with a magic contract, like a means of magic contract, which would stop these guys? Like, basically, would bind everyone.
Mary and you would have knowledge as well as a bit with Quinn, because all of you would have dealt in commerce of sorts. Basically, there is something known as, of course, commerce contracts. Basically, if you want to establish a commerce contract, you usually just state, I swear to make this contract, and then the symbol, basically the symbol, the machine guard will be on the back of your hand, and then you all shake hands to make a deal. And you can basically specify the, like, basically if you break the contract and stuff. So it could technically be like, if you break the contract, you die, sort of deal, or things like that.
He will look towards the party and he'll be like, "So what do you say? What happens if we break the pact? If any one of us tries to seize lordship?"
I think we just die. I do not care. It's something that I do not care. So, if I ever get to the point that I want to have power and become a lord, I'll just die the spot.
We live and we die.
Yep.
Very well. um. Nadia will put up his, like he'll put his cane in between his arm to hold. He'll put up his hand. If everyone like goes into like the circle here, where it's like a little less awkward to fucking to hold it, to do that. And he'll be like, yeah. My like connection to the server is being a bit wacky at the moment.
I think I was AFK for too long.
Wave your mouse around. Move your mouse around.
I'm moving.
We're go.
Hang on, I'm moving you. Can you see that?
No, not yet.
Oh
no. Yeah, I think the server's lagged out. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh.
Game over.
It's the same thing with map tools, where if I'm AFK for too long, it just like reboots you. Yeah, the only one in the server at the moment is Venti.
I'm okay.
Just
we'll just have to imagine it. I'm gonna. Nadir will put up his hand and be like, "I wish to make a pact. Any of us who shake hands here, if we are to attempt to seize the key and gain lordship, will die."
The symbol here on the back of your hand.
And he'll reach out his hand to the members of the party.
Grins grabs it.
He'll wait for the other two to shake it, like who will shake it all at once.
Solomon seems a bit hesitant because obviously he's practically defying the whole fucking church by doing this.
Well, to be fair, it's you seizing lordship. It's not you giving the lordship to another faction. It is you seizing. Because sure, while giving it to another faction, he's not a big fan of. If direct allies that he's worked with decide to do it, then it's no good.
Yeah.
Mary just nonchalantly shakes the hand.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
he'll make sure everyone's hand is grasp to his, and he'll shake it in one firm shake.
yeah. Solomon were immediately at the very end. Put his hand there.
Yeah, and we will all shake our hands at the same time.
Right? As you do, all of you hear a as a pact is formed. As all of you were some yes. As basically, upon the pact being forged, you see that the symbol of the machine god will begin to shift and change. As next, what you'll notice is that all of you on the back of your hand now will have the symbol of what seems to be a coffin.
And so the sewer pact is made.
Along,
Don't you
yeah.
love making a pact in a sewer?
along with what seems to be a runic carving, as it seems to be spoken in seems to be a language. As it says, Memento Mori.
We did the thing. We're done. We're done. We're done, guys. We're done. Session, guys.
Wow. As I also end session here, as it's at time.
Oh my!
Oh, bro, the development near the end, where everyone's just like, yeah, you know what? None of us want to be Lord. Fuck that shit. We gotta
just
find
wanna
the
go
worthy
home.
one.
Funny enough,
Go home.
I'll post it in my channel because people aren't in the server right now. Coffin looks like.
We just want to go home. I just want to go home, man. I'm gonna wait.
I just wanna be a silly little guy
I just want to be where the people are.
and not spin. Fuck's sake.
I want to be the best there ever was.
Yes, that's good in a nutshell.
Hang on. I go. Second. Have it saved. Fuck is my. There it is. There it is. I'll pull it into Mass General. No, not Mass General. Spoil channel. But yeah, it's this. Also put it on the stream.
Oh, it's the.
Dude, Krim was getting fucking real at the end, bro. You gotta calm down with that, man. This is a fantasy game. I don't need it to be so fucking real, bro.
What's
Yeah,
so
good.
Krim got pretty fucking real. I'm not joking.
What did I do?
At the end, you're talking about like your place in life and shit like that, man. Like that's just fucking real.
It's so good.
I fucking love it, dude. It's so good.
But yes, the symbol of a
That's good.
shattered coffin appears on the back.
Oh,
Yeah, it's done. The symbol's done by fire scribe.
Bella.
Wow.
Dude.
Coffin
Fucking
is
Void was
Ravella.
just like, oh. Void was just like, oh, please sign a death pact. I can say Memento Mori, please.
time.
Hey,
It's the death pact.
did you see what Catherine's sub text was?
No,
That was a part.
Death do us part.
makes sense.
Yes.
Death do us part.
About.
Oh wait, I just realized what I just said as well. We live and we die.
Boys, I will have dip though because
Good.
I'm
Okay.
Good stuff. Thanks for playing, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, that's a good.
Thank you all.
I'll be as I end stream.
Yeah.
Mungo. So I enjoyed today's. Thank you for the follow. And yes. And of course,